I was fascinated with anything that was haunted, whether it was TV shows, whether it was places around Australia, and being, New South Wales based, going to places like Berrima Courthouse in the Southern Highlands, of course, the famous Monte Cristo in Junee. And I thought to myself, why can't I be doing this myself instead of watching the shows and watching other people do it? We know the sort of equipment they use. Maybe I can bring something to the table as well and try out different experiments. And moving down here at the South Coast, I was interested in a lot of the old buildings, the architecture around, especially places like Milton where I live. So I put this group together. When myself and the team go on a hunt, what we're trying to do is obviously catch anything on audio equipment, number one, which is the digital recorders, microcassette players, other forms of recorders. We're trying to get voices, sounds which may not have necessarily been there while we're recording them. As I said earlier, the photographic evidence, getting something on film that's definitely doesn't fit with the surrounds. I suppose personal experiences, which some of my team have had, whether it's been, I feel like I'm being tapped on the shoulder, I feel sick, I've got a headache, some of those things can be a coincidence, but in the right circumstances, when we're asking certain things or we're looking for certain things and we or another investigator has a personal experience, that's what we're looking for. Something that's going to validate the other bits of data that we've collected. The reaction I get from a lot of people when they find out what I do as a ghost hunter or paranormal investigator. You get a lot of people who are extremely interested and go, wow, I've got things that have happened in my house or stories from my grandmother or my grandfather, I'd like to get together with you and discuss these things. And you'll get people to come out, doing the old Ghostbusters line and who you're going to call and, you're a crackpot and you're just doing it for fun and all that sort of stuff. Listen, I don't mind any of that. I really don't, because I can understand where people are coming from. I can't make everybody believe that ghosts exist. But it's something I'm very passionate about, and I'm just hoping one day that, just like any paranormal investigator, I eventually find the Holy Grail, which is that what everyone describes as a full-bodied apparition. A lot of people are frightened by ghosts, and I think that sort of view on ghosts has been, I suppose, blown up by, of course, Hollywood. Movies, everything from The Exorcist to one of the latest movies, The Conjuring, where if you go to see a ghost movie or read a ghost book, it's always got to be something scary. But really, most of the times, couldn't be further from the truth. You'll often find that a lot of, I suppose, ghost entities, whatever you want to call them, are hanging around because they feel an attachment to the place where you're investigating, whether it's the house, whether it's a piece of furniture, or whether it's a person themselves. But yeah, I do believe that most of the time you'll find that ghosts or spirits aren't there to cause harm. They're just there because they are.